Good morning, students. This is Rahul Sharma, and our today's topic is network component. Our main objective of this topic is to cover what is network, type of network, what components are necessary to establish a network, and description and characteristics of computer network component. What is network? A network is defined as a group of two or more computers system linked together via wired or wireless connection. Share and exchange resources, files, or any sort of data, sometimes requested or sometimes regardlessly broadcast. Type of network: geographical area of coverage, geometrical arrangement, architecture, and protocol. Network components. Creating a network requires the connection of at least two or more computer systems. Any device or piece of hardware needed to establish a link is called network component. These are the major components of computer network: cable, hubs, switches, modem, router, and network interface card. That is also called NIC. Cables. Cable is one way of transmission media which can be transmit communication signal. It is also known as connection-oriented communication channel. The wired network topology used special type of cable to establish computer network. Most popular cables are twisted pair wire, coaxial cable, and fiber optic cable. Twisted pair cable. Twisted pair is one of the most simplest form of cable that is used to establish link between two or more computers. The speed of transmission in this cable is 1 Gbps data rate and more. Advantages and disadvantages of twisted pair cable. It is inexpensive and easily available. It is also flexible and lightweight, or it is quite easy to install in a network. On the other hand, it is also having low bandwidth. It can be easily be damaged, and also it is disturbed by interference of noise. Coaxial cable. Another cable that is mostly used for home entertainment or network is called coaxial cable. This cable is made of copper, and it is also a physical media of network communication channel. Advantages and disadvantages of coaxial cable. Faster data transmission than twisted pair technology. Moderate level of noise interference. It can be used for long range data transmission. Disadvantage: single cable failure can take down entire network. It is quite expensive than twisted pair cable. It requires It requires high maintenance cost. Optical fiber cable. Optical Optical fiber cables are high-speed cable which transmit data using light beam through a glass-bound fiber. This cable is made with glass, higher data transmission rate than any other cable technology. Advantages and disadvantages. Extreme high-speed connection. Zero possibility of data loss regardless of distance. It is used for long distance network. Disadvantages. It is quite expensive than any other cable technology. Can only be installed and regulated under governmental jurisdiction. Hubs. An old network device which divides the connection into various computer systems. It is used to establish a small network. It receives request and respond with broadcasting a signal. That means when we are using hub, it transmits signal over the network including e including all the connected nodes. Currently, hubs are becoming um, currently hubs are replaced by more advanced communication devices such as switches and routers. Advantages and disadvantages. Hubs broadcast to all the ports. It almost it almost no configuration. Active hubs can extend maximum network media distance. No processing is done at hub. Disadvantages. Cannot identify devices. Run in half duplex. Divided bandwidth into ports, thus make each peer slower. Availability of 4 to 8 ports losing its popularity. Switches. A device that can a device that channels incoming data from any of multiple input ports to specific output port. It will take it to its intended destination. It determines where to send each incoming message frame by looking at the media access control or MAC address to identify devices and propagate signal toward the specific machine. On the other hand, we can say switches are the advanced version of hub that are used to establish a network, or we can say it is the suitable for making a small network. Advantages and disadvantages. Better performance, reduce the workload on individual computer. It is better than hub, but these are the more expensive than bridges or hub. Network connectivity problem can be difficult to trace through a switch because it is having multiple ports. That is why it is quite difficult to trace the problem in the network. Broadcast traffic may be troubled sometimes. Modem. Modem. Modulator, demodulator. It is a device that converts a digital signal from one device into analog and vice versa, so that another device can read the signal. For example, a modem may be convert the digital data of a computer into analog signal that can be read and carried by telephone. Modems are used Modems are used to connect network connectivity through internet. There are two types of modem available. One is dial-up modem and another one is broadband modem. Basically, these modems are used to establish a link from telephone line to digital computer network. Advantages and disadvantages. Time-saving internet connection through existing telephone or cellular connection. Modems are used with the telephone line as well as the mobile communication channel. It is quite we can say it is quite cheap to install. It is having user-friendly interface. On the other hand, slow speed when compared to hub. It is the basic disadvantage of modem. Act just an interface between LAN and hub. It work in half duplex mode. User has to wait for the response in modem. Router. Routers are um, Routers are meant to take over the modem. It is a highly intelligent device that connect multiple network type and determine the best path for sending data. Generally, we can say router is a way provider to our signals. It intermediate between at least two networks, commonly two LANs or WANs or LANs and ISP. It is a sophisticated routing, flow control, and traffic isolation. It finds the easy way to transmit your transmit your signals. It can be easily configured, allow network manager to administrate administrate based on routing decision. It allow active loops and redundant paths are available. Disadvantages. Protocol dependent device that must understand the protocol they are forwarding. It can require a considerable amount of configuration in initial setup. Relatively complex device and are expensive than bridges. Network interface card. Network interface cards are used to establish a link between two computers. It is the only device that make your computer a platform or network enabled machine. It consists MAC address. It consists MAC address. These are There are two type of network interface card available: wired and wireless network interface card. It is the most common device in computer system. It is the only device that enable your system to configure with computer network. Without network interface card, we are not able to establish a link between two computers.